Hi, Kyle Harris from the Bob Harris Baseball School. Continuing our arm care programming, we move after we do J-bands or band work, after we do rebounders, after we do wrist weights, we'll move into the Plyocare portion of our program. Plyocare is basically they are high volume upper extremity plyometrics. When I coached high school ball, I incorporated them starting I think in 2006, and we had some really good success with some low-level plyometrics, and we've adapted our programming from them. We've used a lot of what Driveline uses, and we've kept some of the things that we used at the high school when we started that 12, 13 years ago. But what we do is we start with reverse throws, and we superset each exercise with another exercise. That way we can condense space and we can have people partner up and we can get through more things. So the first thing we're going to do is a reverse throw. We'll do these as young as 8 or 9-year-old kids, and we'll just use an 8 or a 15-ounce plyo ball, and then we'll move up from 8 to 15 ounce, and then we've got 24-ounce plyo balls we'll use after that, and then we've got the 1,000 gram, or they're about 35 ounces, and then we'll go to the big heavy one with some of our very strong high school boys. So with the reverse throw, we're going to get down on a knee. So if I throw right-handed, my left foot is on the ground with my left knee up. A lot of kids will come and try to sit back. Watch for that. A lot of kids will try to go sidearm or fling it over their head this way. Also watch for that. Another thing you want to look for is not letting the knee cave. So you want to stick that in, contract that glute a little bit, and hold that in the ground. As we come through, let them look so they can get some cervical rotation and extension. And then if any extension happens at the back, we want it to be in the thoracic region. That's the mid to upper part. We don't want it to be lumbar. We don't want to just cheat lumbar. So a lot of kids will just cheat with the lumbar region, that lower part. So we want to come here and then aggressively throw it back while sticking this. So we're working that glute a little bit. We're working counter rotation and a little bit of thoracic extension, as well as a ballistic throw to work the decelerators and the muscles around the shoulder blade or scapula. Some of our advanced athletes, what I'll do is I'll actually give them different balls for a little bit more of a proprioceptive feel, and that's how I train with it. I'll grab the 15 all the way to the heavy ball, which is about 4 pounds, and I'll go and I'll just randomly grab and try to explode after I'm pretty loose. Soon as we're done with our reverse throws, or while your partner's doing reverse throws, we'll do a Pallof press, which is an anti-rotational exercise. You can use bands like this. This is what we use. We use these bands. You can also use J-bands. Okay, so if you want to keep your purchase power down, or you don't have enough money to get both, just use the J-bands. You can grab both bands. You're pushing straight out in front. You want to fight this, none of this. You want them to be in a nice athletic position. So if you teach the snap down, get them in that snap down position, and then they push that band right there, keeping their little hip hinge and a little knee flex right in this position. If they're not strong enough, they can use one band to do it, or they can use both. We can modify that by standing on one leg and the other. We can modify it by coming here and then going above. We can modify it by pushing out, lunging, coming up, coming back, bringing it in. So there's a lot of different modifications we can do when things are getting easier. We superset the reverse throw with the Pallof press.